is Maltida. I'm back with another live tutorial as we always do on Wednesdays, 11 a.m. West African time. Thank you all for joining in. So before you is a beautiful flower charm, and this you can use and wrap as a charm around your bag, and it's really cute and beautiful and easy to make. So I'm just going to show you how to wrap this around your bag real quick. And the way to do is you get a bag, whatever bag you're going to be using. It might be a tote bag or whatever. So now we have your bag. We have the bag here. So for instance, I'm using this bag as an example. So what you do is take this, pull that through that loop, and adjust the flower properly, and voila. And now you have the this one is adjustable now, as you can see beautifully on the bag. It's such a beautiful accessory for your bag. So I'm going to show you how to do this flower. This is a plumeria flower. So we're going to make this one real quick. This is really simple. So I'm just going to remove this. You can also remove it, and this one is really good for tote bags and any bag anyway. So let's make this flower charm. And also you can use this as a key holder. So you can use it as your key holder. So it can be used in the various way. Now for this project, I'm using a 3.0 millimeter. So grab your yarn, grab your hook, and everything, and let's start. So we're starting with this. So I have this scrap yarn. So I'm going to use the scrap yarn for this tutorial. Okay. And a 3 millimeter crochet hook, scissors. We have scissors here. And we are going to be using yarn needle. You're going to be using yarn needle. So to start the first thing, give me 1 minute, please. Okay, so to start this, I'm going to thank you all for joining in. Everyone who's joining in, thank you all. I'm going to crochet today. I'm going to teach in this tutorial how to make a beautiful flower charm, something like this. Started. Thank you all for joining in. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel and give this video a big thumbs up. I want to adjust my camera, so please do bear with me. Okay, so the camera can focus more on the. Now we're going to start with this color. So you can just use any yarn that you have. If you have scrap yarn, it's okay for this project. Now to start, we're going to start with a slip knot. A slip knot. I'm going to chain 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have chain 9 here. So as I have chain 9 here, I'm going to count this one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. So chain 9 there. I'm going to skip 2. I'm going to skip 2 stitches. I'm going to skip this one, skip this one. Now go into the 3rd stitch. So here we have the 3rd stitch, and I'm going to start a double crochet here. 1 double crochet. Now I go into the next stitch and do 1 double crochet. Into the next stitch, 1 double crochet. So that's 4 double crochets in the next in 4 stitches. Sorry, 1 double crochet in 4 stitches. Now this is 4 double crochets. Now we have 4 double crochets in, sorry, I mean 1 2 3 4. We have 4 double crochets there. So 1 double crochet into 4 stitches. So we have 4 double crochets. Now, so because this tutorial, you need to really pay attention. If you really want to understand, there's a lot of stitches, there's a turn and twist. So do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you. Now I have 4 double crochets there. Now into the next stitch, a half double crochet. Into the next stitch, a single crochet. Into the last stitch, a slip stitch. And this is the first petal. We have made the first petal for this flower charm. Now to make the next petal, we're going to start the next petal with a chain 8. So 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So we chain 8. And now we do the same thing what we did here. Skip 2 stitches, 1 2. Into the 3rd stitch, we're going to start with a double crochet. That's 4 double crochet in total. So into the next stitch, another double crochet. Into the next stitch, another double crochet. Into the 4th stitch, a double crochet. So now, as you can see, we have 4 double crochets. That's 1 double crochet into every stitch. Okay. Now into the next stitch, we do a half double crochet. Into the last stitch, we do a single crochet. And now we are going to do our slip stitch. We're going to do a slip stitch, but we're going to do it into this hole here from the first. We're going to do our slip stitch into the first petal. Yeah, like that. Okay, we have something like this. 2 petals ready. Moving on to the 3rd one. So chain 8. We're going to continue with chain 8. 4 5 6 7 8. Skip 2, go into the 3rd stitch. Now we're going to do 4 double crochets. We're repeating what we did here. Paloma, hi, thank you all for joining in. Do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up. So this tutorial, I'm making a flower charm. And you can use it for your bag. So we have double crochet. So we have 1 2 3 4 double crochets now. Into the next stitch, a half double crochet. Into the last stitch, a single crochet. And now into this second stitch, the second petal, we go in to the middle and do a slip stitch. You must end with a slip stitch. Okay, so that's what we are doing. Now chain 8, 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, we're going to skip 2 stitches, going to the 3rd stitch with a double crochet. Another double crochet in the next stitch. So after you've done with 4 double crochets, the next thing to do is do a half double crochet. To the last, we do a single crochet. And now the previous petal, we're going to do the slip stitch there. Okay, slip stitch. All right. So we have 4 petals here. We need to do the last one. It's important to do the last one. Okay, we need to do the last one. So skip 2 stitches. So we need 5 petals, and I'm done with, this is the 5th one. Now I go into the circle here and do the slip stitch for the last petal. Voila, I'm done. So this is 5 petals already. So just let me straighten it out. And now it's looking wonky and not that great, but we'll get to that part. So I'm not going to chain 1 because I need to show you something real quick. And I'm going to remove the slip stitch and go back to the single crochet stitch. So what I'm going to do is, instead of finishing with this color, I'm going to finish off with the next color. So that will make the transition easy. So I'm using the next color would be this. Okay. So instead of finishing the single crochet stitch, remember that I lose it back. I kind of unravel. So to make the transition easy, I'm going to end with the new color. Finish the single crochet with the new color. Okay. And then do my slip stitch in the middle as usual. Take this yarn back so it doesn't affect, and slip stitch. And at this point, I'm going to grab my scissors. Mariano, thank you all for joining in. I'm going to take off this blue yarn. I'm done with this blue yarn. So I'm just going to keep this one back and keep this one as well to the back. So this, I need to weave in afterwards. Now, to make the outer shell, or the outer part of the flower, so we have 5 petals here already. I'm going to work on this one later. So with the new color now, I'm going to start with a chain 1. Okay. Now you see that on this side of the petal, the stitch here, they are quite not straightforward, like they have this, they're not like the usual V. So I'm going to just go into the first, it can be really hard for you to see the first stitch, but make sure you go into the first stitch. And it's going to seem like you're picking just only one loop for this part of the petal, but that's okay. So we start with a single crochet. Now, into the next stitch, we do a half double crochet. Into the next stitch, so this is a stitch. You can see as I'm picking it up, another half double crochet. And now, so you need to really be attentive for this one because you can't, there's a lot of stitch here. Now we're going to do a double crochet into the next stitch. Into the next stitch, we're doing a double crochet increase, and to do a double crochet increase, you're doing 2 double crochets together. Now into the next stitch, 2 double crochets together. Doing the first double crochet into the same stitch again. So this is what we call a double crochet increase, 2 double crochets together. Now for the next stitch, and that is this, the next stitch is going to be a double crochet and a triple crochet increase into the same stitch. Now I did the double crochet into the same space where, into the same stitch where I did the double crochet, I'm going to do a triple crochet increase. So a triple crochet increase is wrap my yarn around twice, go into the loop into my stitch, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. Again, wrap my yarn around. So this place is a double crochet and a triple crochet increase. That is 2 triple crochet together and a double crochet into the same stitch, yarn over 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. Okay, it's confirmed. Now into the next stitch, we have the next stitch right here on top. We're going to do a triple crochet increase there. So I'm going to wrap my yarn around, pull through 2, pull through 2. Again, another, that's a triple crochet increase, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. Okay, I hope it's making sense. So we've done with that. So we're going to do, now we're done with that. Now we're going to do the same thing that we did here. We're going to do it on the same side. Now, as you can see on this side, now we have a proper loop, the V, you know, the proper stitch, sorry. We're going to do the same thing. Now we're going to do what we did here on this other side. We're going to do a triple crochet increase and a double crochet together in a stitch into the stitch. So be careful, don't get confused with your stitch. This is a stitch, so I must not miss the stitch. Yeah. A triple crochet increase and a double crochet together in one stitch. Okay. That seems really... So we have 2 double crochets there, 2 triple crochet, and now we're going to do 1 more double crochet. That stitch can be really hard to work in. Okay, now we have a double crochet there. Done. So we have a double crochet. Now into the next stitch, we're going to do a double crochet increase. That's 2 double crochets together in the same stitch. Okay, we're going to do a double crochet into the next stitch. We're going to do 2 half double crochet, 1 double crochet, oh sorry, 1 half, sorry, I'm going to unravel that. So I've done with a double crochet here, a single double crochet there. Now a half double crochet into the next stitch, a half double crochet, and now we're going to do a single crochet, yeah, a single crochet here. Now into the last stitch, we'll do a slip stitch. Okay, we're going to repeat this 1 more time, doing the same thing till we have the outer shell of the flower. Okay, we're starting with a, sorry, now if every petal you're going to start with a chain 1. Every petal you're going to start with a chain 1 into the first stitch, a single crochet, 2 half double crochets, that's 1 half double crochet in the next stitch, In the next stitch, 1/2 double crochet. In the next, a double crochet. In the next stitch, a double crochet increase. Okay, now into the next, I'm going to do a double crochet and a triple crochet increase. A double crochet, into the same stitch, a triple crochet increase. Okay, again, triple crochet increase. Okay, now into the next stitch, a triple crochet increase. Now we're going to do into the next stitch a triple crochet increase and a double crochet together. Triple crochet increase, okay, and a double crochet together. Hello, thank you all for joining in Val Crochet and Vlog. I'm so sorry I don't speak, I believe it's Spanish or Portuguese. I don't speak this. I don't speak the language. So now I'm done with this. So I go into the next stitch and do a double crochet increase. I go into the next stitch and do a double crochet. Into the next stitch I do, into the next two stitches, I do 1/2 double crochet. Into the next one, 1/2 double crochet. Into the last one, and now we've done a single crochet. And now we're going to do our slip stitch into that space, that circle in the middle. There is where our first so this flower is coming up beautiful and bright, right? Now moving on to the next petal, chain 1 and starting with a single crochet, finding the first stitch, single crochet, into the next two stitches, 1/2 double crochet, into the next stitch, a double crochet, into the next stitch, a double crochet increase, into the next stitch, a double crochet and a triple crochet increase. Yes, I'm making a flower. Do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Okay, that's a triple crochet increase. Now into the next stitch, into the next stitch, and this is the next stitch, a triple crochet increase. That is 2 triple crochet together. Okay, so into the next, we're doing on the other side what we did here. On this side we are doing a triple crochet increase and a double crochet together. Okay, all right. And that's a triple crochet and double crochet. Okay, into the next stitch, a double crochet increase, double crochet increase, a double crochet into the next stitch, a half double crochet into the next two stitches. Yay. Again, a half double crochet into the next stitch. In the next stitch again, a half double crochet. Now we have the last stitch here. The last stitch should be a single crochet, and then our slip stitch, as I showed you from the second petal, would always be in the middle of the flower. We're going to do a slip stitch there. Okay. Now this is the next petal, this. And now at the beginning of every petal, we should start with this chain one. Okay. And find the first stitch to do the single crochet. Into the next two stitches, a half double crochet. Into the next stitch, a double crochet. Into the next stitch, a double crochet increase. Into the next stitch, we'll have a double crochet and a triple crochet increase together in the same stitch. Now the first triple, now another triple. Okay, now into the next stitch, another triple crochet. Okay. Okay, there's a mistake again. We triple crochet into this stitch. Okay. That's a triple crochet increase. Now into the next stitch, we're going to do a triple crochet increase, a double crochet. Now a double crochet into the same stitch. Into the next stitch, a double crochet increase. Into the next, a double crochet. Into the next two stitches, one half double crochet. And yeah, we do a single crochet. That's the last stitch, and now we're going to do our slip stitch into the middle of the petal. We're going to chain one and do the final petal. So you can see the flower is already blooming. The flower is blooming. We're almost done. Very easy stitch. Okay, moving on into the next stitch, chain one. Okay, the first stitch, a single crochet. increase is there. Now we're done with the petals. As you can see, we have this lovely flower plumeria. We have this beautiful plumeria, and what I'm going to do is to chain one and fasten off. Now I have all this yarn, so I need to fix this before I go to the next step. And one of the best way to do this is tie a knot, which is much better when you do a knot. Tie a knot, and this tied just right over the other one. And the reason why I'm just tying a knot is weaving everything can actually be messy. Might not really look good. Okay, we're still going to weave it in, but it's much better here. It's much better like this. And to weave in, I'm going to grab my yarn needle. Grab the smallest one. So I have it here, and just insert my yarn into the needle. So as you can see, I'm just hiding my yarn in properly. Okay, So that one is stuck in a web. Okay. And now we have this one left. And for this one, when you have a smaller yarn like this, it's always advisable that you hello everyone. If I'm pronouncing this name correctly, it is Cuisine. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it well. Thank you all for joining. Do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up. You know what? I don't want to ruin this. I'm just going to snip this one off. Okay. So this is what the flower looks like. Very beautiful. And now I'm going to move on to the next thing. And now it's time to make the leaves and also the strap. So I'm going to set this one on the side. I'm going to set this aside. And I'm going to grab my green yarn. Now this green yarn, sorry. So this green yarn, I'm going to be using, I'm going to be doing the flower and also I'm going to be doing the flower and also the strap, as I said, using the green yarn. Now you can use another color, sorry. Like this one that I made. I did not use the green yarn, so I just use the same color as the outer shell for the flowers. I just use brown. You can use another color if you want to. I'm going to be using green for this one. Okay, and to start, we're going to be making the leaves. Using the same crochet hook, I'm using the same hook. Okay, I just want a little bit of tail there so I can work with that. Slip, knots, chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 chains already. And now you're going to go into the second stitch from this, the next stitch here. This is the second stitch. This is the first one. We're not going to work into the first one, we're working into the second stitch. We're doing a slip stitch. From the second stitch, a slip stitch. From the slip stitch, we're going to do a single crochet, a half double crochet into the next stitch, now into the next 3 stitches, 1 double crochet. So the first stitch, 1 double, into the next, double crochet, into the next, double crochet. Okay, if you know, you can see we have 3 stitches left. Into the next stitch, a half double crochet, into the next, a single crochet. Now into the last one, we're going to do a slip stitch. Okay, this is the first side of the flower. Okay, we're going to chain 1 and turn, working on the opposite of this, working the opposite, and find the first stitch. This is the first stitch. Go into this first stitch. This is the last single crochet there, so go into that stitch and start with a slip stitch, mirroring what we did on the side. A slip stitch, okay, into the next, a single crochet, into the next stitch, a half double crochet, into the next 3 stitches, double crochets. The first double, the second double, and this is the third double crochet. Okay, now into the next stitch. This is the next stitch here. We're going to do a half double crochet. Okay, and now here we have the final. We're going to do a single crochet here, okay. Now we're going to do our slip stitch. We're going to do our slip stitch into the first stitch on this, on the other side. Now where's the first stitch? This is the first stitch. This is the first stitch. We're going to do a slip stitch. Voila, we have our first leaf. And now we're going to do a leaf also for the, it has to be 2 leaves, so we're going to do another leaf. And now to do another leaf, we're going to do we're going to do 11 chains. You know, the first leaf we did 10, but this one we're going to do 11 chains. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, that's 11. Okay, and now like the same thing we did here, we're going to do a slip stitch. Start with a slip stitch into the from the second chain, a slip stitch, a single crochet, a half double crochet, a half double crochet. Now into the next 3 stitches, double crochets, into the next 3 stitches, double crochet. Thank you all for joining in. If you're watching live or replay, do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you. Now I'm going to do the last double crochet. We're going to do a half double crochet in the next stitch, then a single crochet in the next, and a slip stitch like we did, right? We're going to chain 1 and walk in the opposite direction. Now we're going to returning the, like what we did on the other side. So there's the first stitch. Okay, pick that up properly. Stitch. Half double crochet, double crochet, and now we're going to do a half double crochet. We're going to do a single crochet and do a slip stitch into the first stitch. Okay, just grabbing the first stitch and finish off the slip stitch. Okay, and now I'm going to do a chain 1 and fasten off. Hi Lady Crochet, thank you all for joining. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you for joining in again, Lady Crochet. Now we have the leaves, right? I'm going to snip this one off. Cut this one off. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now we have this. We're going to sew this in using the darning needle. Okay, take this through. Okay. Just going to cut off the this. Okay. So this is what it's going to look like, the flower. Okay. Now we are going to grab this, get the green yarn and do 60 chains, and that will be for the strap. Leave enough tail to weave in. So a slip knot, chain 60. So it's just going to be like this. So now I'm going to take this and insert it through the first chain like that, grab my flower and take that through the back. Okay. We're going to do a slip stitch first, just to secure this, the strap. Okay. Okay, one more time. I'm going to do that one more time. Find a really hard to find a loop that I can go through. Okay, go through that and do a slip stitch. Okay, I'm gonna chain one and fasten off. So it's gonna look like this. Now it's time to insert my strap to the leaves, and to do that, so it has to be facing this way. It has to be facing this way, downward like this. I mean, the leaves, they need to be facing downwards. So I'm going to, there's a chain one here, if you remember, when I made chain 11. Okay, so I'm just going to grab this one and pull through that chain one in between the leaves. Okay. Okay. So it's adjustable. And voila, I'm done. Really beautiful, very easy. Now we're going to work on this. I'm going to tie a knot. I always do that to just keep things in place, to keep this. I'm still going to use my darning needle to stitch, to do the final. Okay. Pull that through there. Going to keep this. Okay. Just hiding the extra. So secure properly. Now we just can just remove that. And also we're going to do that for this, the flower. So this is a very quick one. You can do this in 30 minutes, under 30 minutes. Under 30 minutes you can do this flower. You can make it for your crochet. You can make it for your crochet bags, your tote bag, a gift for a friend. And as I said earlier, this can also be used as a, you can also use it as a keychain holder. You can use this for so many things, really. You can also use this as a bookmark. All depends on how you want to. Actually demonstrated in the beginning. I demonstrated how to use it for your bag, so it's just going to okay. I just need to turn. Okay, so you can use this for your bags, and I demonstrated how to, you know, wrap this around your bag, your tote bag, and your markets, you know, net bag or a crochet bag. I want to show you something real quick. I recently crocheted. I recently crocheted this bag. Beautiful, right? It's a very beautiful tote bag. I crocheted recently. But I dropped the what's called I dropped this tutorial yesterday on my channel. Please, you can just go out and check how to make this tote bag. It's there on my channel. So if you want to use this, so for instance, maybe you have a tote bag like this and you want to use this, so what you're going to do is adjust that strap and just one more time. Okay, adjust and just pull this through. Okay, and yeah, you can just adjust this if you want to, and this around your bag. Beautiful, isn't it? So it's just beautiful. It's just a such a beautiful a bag charm or flower charm, and it's gorgeous and simple to make. So you can do this as well. You can do this around your tote bag, whatever. You can use this as a keychain, as I said earlier. So thank you all for watching this tutorial. We've come to the end of the tutorial. I hope you enjoy. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and if you're watching the replay, give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you so much, and I'm going to see you in the next one. We're going to share new tutorials, and thank you all for watching.